First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
They'll go with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Wiggins on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Stafford working from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
The Rams' 47-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. That is Myles Garrett. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's now 3rd and
So we
goal.
are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So I go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how I don't get some room for the good.
Play action, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. On 3rd down, they cannot connect.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Real quick.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Grant Stewart up to make the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he is out of bounds. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. And they won't get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I will be right back after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. A give right up the middle to Henry. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington.
To Jordan Whittington. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Stafford to throw again. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. He'll bring up second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. It is 2nd and 9. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
32 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a drive. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Rams nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick it up right where they left off. They start the second half with a solid pickup and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Jackson, this a designed run.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Rolling right. Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now, another 1st and 10.
1st down, Rams.
To the air again. Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Williams. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Starts on the tackle.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That is over the middle and intercepted. picked off by Roquan Smith. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
24, Rams nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
Stafford now. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
First down, Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Inside the 10, it is caught. to the pylon. He's in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This is Henry. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. A design run here with Jackson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this out wide, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 31, Rams 8. Tyler Loop to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Stafford now on 2nd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Stafford. The coverage right there. And it's dropped away. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.